Alrighty, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Hopefully everybody is having a fantastic weekend. We are back. It's been a few days. It's been 6 days. It's been almost a week since we last streamed. So I'm glad that I was able to get the time right now to get into back to the stream. I was like so confused of that because I was like, he knows my name. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like I don't know how I know your name. I didn't say your name yet. But welcome everybody. Welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day today. I am right now trying to readjust everything. Give me 1 second. I'll get to the other room real quick. Ta-da! There we go. But yes, welcome. I'm gonna try to stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream for 3 hours. That was my initial plan. But I may not.
Oh my
It all depends.
God, he's so goddamn cool!
Radical mostly just missed the soundboard. He was like, finally I could just abuse it. I could spam it. Nah, I'm messing. But no, welcome everybody.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Hey, it's me, Goku. How's it going, Game Flame? Welcome everybody. Happy Sunday. I was going to say Saturday. Saturday was yesterday. Welcome back. Thank you. I am glad to be back. We had goodness, like I said, Monday was the last time I streamed, so it's been it's almost been a week. Real quickly, I'm gonna chat about what we did because it was really fun. And then after that, we're gonna get into for Sega Sundays. We're gonna be playing some Sonic Generations. Happy week anniversary for the announcement. But so we're gonna chat a little bit about why I was gone for the past 2 days, and then also chat in general. If anyone here on stream wants to chat up how their weekend's been going, and we're going to get into some Sonic Generations because, funny enough, the Sonic Generations ties into our conversation today. So to kind of go in depth with a little bit of where I was Friday and Saturday. Well, see, I was gonna originally stream Dragon Ball Wednesday, of course, but I didn't do it because I had to get myself prepared and packed. I had to get myself prepared and packed for Friday and Saturday because I was going to a con. I was going to an expo. I went there for Friday and Saturday, which was wicked fun. It was quite a long drive, that was for certain. I had kind of a lazy weekend, which isn't bad. Though, there you go. That's not bad at all. As long as you've been able to go outside, and hopefully the weather's been nice for everyone out there. Wicked nice right now. Very beautiful today. But yeah, Friday and Saturday, well, yesterday and Friday, went to an expo, which was really fun. I had an incredible time. It was absolutely amazing. We got there. I had to go there Friday. I went there Friday. I left Friday. It took me about 4 hours. I drove 4 hours from where I am to the expo, and it was incredible. It was really fun. I got to meet a lot of good people there. Many of the guests they had was Elizabeth Maxwell, who does the voice of Miss Midnight and Khalifa and many of other anime voices. I got to meet Johnny Young Bosch was there. That was really cool to get to see him. I didn't get to do a whole lot of it on the Friday itself because actually Johnny himself wasn't there. His flight was delayed. He was there yesterday though. Quite pactful. It was quite packed, that was for certainty. But the reason why I am playing Sonic Generations today is because I got the chance for both days, mostly from Friday because it wasn't as like busy. I got to meet Roger Craig Smith for the very first time, and I had a blast. I had an absolute blast getting the chance to meet him. He is he is literally one of the coolest people I think I've ever met, and he just, gosh, I literally could, I could talk about it for hours here. Like I could probably fill the entire stream today for 3 hours of just talking about what I did. It was so fun. I got like the first thing I got to do was like when I got there Friday, you know, I drove that 4 hours and I immediately went to the expo, and I got everything checked in and whatnot, and I just started, you know, exploring, scoping out what they had. They had some really good stuff. They had like a little area for you to get food and such. They had like a food truck and a bunch of other things. And you know, just walking around, getting to see a bunch of the people, it was so fun. Will this be the original version or the Sonic Shadow Generations version? Now, see, that was a question I actually wanted to give to people because I really personally want to play the original version. Because I have the copy, I have it on Steam. I personally would prefer playing the original, but if I have to play Sonic Shadow Generations, I'm fine with that too. But I know that can be, I don't know how many people feel about the that version of Sonic, of Sonic's version of Generations. But I went over to the expo and I got to meet a bunch of cool individuals. I got to meet Johnny Young Bosch, Elizabeth Maxwell, Monica Rial, you know, the voice actor to Bulma. She was awesome. She was incredibly sweet, very kind-hearted. Everyone there was actually wicked nice. Monica actually was like probably like one of the many highlights when I was there, because I actually, like, the first thing we talked about was I just immediately I actually got the chance to talk to her about Xenoverse 3 for a little bit. That was wicked fun. We were both like so excited and was hyped on the fact that they finally, you know, revealed it. I thought that was pretty fun. We did that, and then I actually got the chance, of course, like I said, I talked to Roger very first time, and again, he's amazing. I don't really quite understand the hate that people have for the man. I think he does an incredible job with Sonic. And you know, I loved getting the chance to see him and meet him, talk to him and everything. You know, I got a photo shot with him. And if you guys want to see this, you can check out my you can check Instagram, because I actually did post it. But Roger was really nice. He was really sweet. He was a very kind-hearted soul, and you know, we talked back and forth and chatted, and pretty much we just talked about, you know, I mostly talked about a lot of Sonic because that was the thing, but I also, you know, talked about some things that he also has done with projects like, you know, Batman from Arkham Origins in the VR game. I talked about Ezio for a little bit, and I really been meaning to, after talking with him, it made me want to go back and replay the Assassin's Creed games that had Ezio involved, because I really want to. Like, I just love the Assassin's Creed games, and my memory is very, like, draws a blank to some of them. But you know, we talked, and it was his first time actually coming to this. Oh, goodness gracious. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Radical, for the tier 1 sub. It says you subscribed for 3 months. I think it's broken. Um, but let me see. I'm okay with either, to be honest. I'm okay with either, to be honest. I like the dialogue in Sonic Shadow more because Sonic and Tails actually remember Green Hill and Chemical Plant and such. I don't know, maybe the old dialogue was just stuck with me, so the change felt weird to me. The thing is like, my only issue I have with Sonic, with the Sonic Shadow Generations, and I don't know, when I was just basically, like, when I saw that it was just a port, it was just a report of the original, and the only thing there was a difference was that some of the lines were changed, I personally didn't care. Well, like, I was a little bummed out. I just was like, man, like, really, that was the only thing you did? Like, you didn't bother with, like, they didn't bother with making a, like, you know, like a whole haul, like, kind of like what happened with Shadow, because Shadows is like a free roaming style game. But I just wish that Sonic's was more, I guess, more in depth. Because, like, if you're gonna, like, if it was just a report of the one on Steam and PS3 and such, like, I mean, it really wasn't a big change, you know, like, I don't know. I just, like, if it's just the lines that was the only thing they changed, you know, it's just, I'm alright with it. To a degree. I do wish they changed some of the animations, because when Knuckles asks classic Sonic where his island is and he rubs his stomach, I mean, it was better than Sonic Colors Ultimate. No, I can 100% agree to that. And actually, one thing I was talking with Roger, I mentioned to him about like with Crossworlds, because some of the lines that they gave him, because I quoted him the up, over, and gone, and he loved the fact that, like, he was able to he thought it was amazing that he was actually being allowed to, like, voice those lines in Crossworlds, you know, like that, you know, previous voices of Sonic have done. And I was just so excited to, again, really nice guy. He was like, you know, it's quite a competition, you know, trying to voice lines like from Jaleel White and, you know, everyone else. It's so insane. And he was also stoked to getting to hear him in person actually say that line too, because he just, you know, he's awesome. He's such an incredible guy. I actually, because originally when I was going down there, I was going to bring my copy of Sonic Generations, and sadly I didn't have my copy with it. I don't know where it is, and it bums me, because I have the actual PlayStation 3 version of it, and I don't know where it is. But I brought my actual copy of Sonic Colors with me down to the expo, and he actually was able to write down, of course, one of the best quotes that ever happened in Colors, the "No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me." That was, like, the best quote. I still think that is the funniest quote in the world, in the entire world. It was so amazing to have that get written down on a copy of the original copy I had of Colors. I ate it. I was so happy they referenced Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. By the way, Crossworld's PC demo is out. Oh yeah, because it's this weekend. It's a free weekend, so you can be able to play it. I would get the demo, like the free weekend on PC, but I already own the game on PlayStation. I don't know if I'm really gonna do that. Oh, you want it on PC now so badly? Well, you know what? You should have said that when we originally wanted it in the beginning, and look where we are now, Radical. Actually, one thing I would say that is very funny, as well, because mentioning that, when I was talking to Roger as well, which makes me really want to get into doing voiceovers, doing some dubs of maybe the comics, of the IDW comics, or eventually down the line do a voiceover, like, you know, video, because I brought up the fact that because basically, well, long story short, you know, Radical has the Woz app, and he oh, I gotta remember. Oh, because it had Sonic. It had Sonic on it. And so when he had the Woz app, and basically, if you guys don't know what that is, it's pretty much just a GPS for your phone, similar to like Apple Maps and stuff. But the difference is that it actually allowed you to play the actual voice lines or the character of like say like SpongeBob SquarePants. They had him there. They had Sonic the Hedgehog and many other different characters on the app. And so like when you go to a certain like destination, or if you have a destination you want to go to, it will have that character voice where you're going. Like it will say, turn right or turn left with like some weird like little cheeky remark like line or something like that. And so when I brought up that story, Radical and his father were going somewhere, and they his father said that like because they had the Sonic voice clip on, and when they were trying to like take a direction, and Radical's father went to say that Roger's Sonic sounded a lot like me. And so I told Roger the story, and when I was telling him about it, he looked at me and he chuckled and he was like, honestly, I can hear it. He was like, I can hear a similar, like, you sound very similar. And he was like very, very excited. Like he was very, very tickled by it. He thought it was hilarious, but he was like, yeah, no, I can definitely hear it. And I was like, well, shit, all right, I guess I really gotta commit into trying to attempt doing voiceovers or something at some point down the line. I wanted to try out Woz with the Sonic voice. I mean, I tried the demo on my laptop and it looked like the 3DS version. We're getting Nintendo 3DS Sonic Racing Cross Worlds early access. But no, the other thing was too is that because I got a photo shot with Roger, and again, like I said, he's so awesome. He's such an incredible guy, and I hope I can be able to get to meet him again some point down the line in the future. And one of the things that I loved was that because I mentioned how I didn't have my copy, and it was what sparked me on wanting to play Sonic Generations today. He, when I took the photo with him, he signed it, and of course it had my name on it, but it says right in the thing, of course, one of the best lines I say that Roger Sonic has a lot of good lines, but one of the lines that sticks to me a lot was that it's enjoy your future, it's gonna be great. And so he wrote that on this little photo that I have in my hands. Really love this. I love this one a lot. But I also got a lot. I got one from. I got a lot of stuff signed from Monica, from Elizabeth Maxwell, from Johnny Young Bosch. Like there was a lot of good people there. Really, really great, amazing individuals. And if you guys want to actually go see all that, because I won't be showing any, I don't want to dox myself on stream. So if you guys want to see that, and if you have access to it, go check out my Instagram. It's on there. I really did enjoy it. I had a blast. It was a great time, and mostly did all of it on Friday, and then I, of course, went to a hotel. And the Saturday they had a lot of Q&A panels, and so I only went to a very few of them because there were some people there that I've never like seen or met before. Like I've never watched Chainsaw Man, and there was a lot of people there for Chainsaw Man, and I've never really. I'm not saying that it's not interesting, because it definitely is. It's definitely an interesting anime, and I want to know about it. But I don't know anything about it, and I probably should have like watched it beforehand to get an understanding of why so many people liked it. But I will say that yesterday it was beyond packed with what they had. So it was a very great time. I got to meet everybody that I was able to see, and I met some new people while I was there. It was great. It was very great. I had a very great time, and I think I definitely made a very good first impression for everybody there. That was for certainty. But I haven't been to a con or anything like that for like the longest of time, so I definitely felt it was very enjoyable. I had an amazing time, and I'm hoping to be able to do that again here sometime down the line, in the near future. But yeah, it was awesome. Oh, and that was actually one thing I was going to talk about. When I was with Roger, because I had him sign my photo that I took with him in Sonic Colors, he was generous and very generous, and he gave me this wicked cool print, entirely free. He gave me a cool little. It's a really nice photo. It's he commissioned someone to do it, and I love it. I love it to death. It's a drawing of Sonic in a yellow little rain jacket, and he has an umbrella, and he's out in, like, you know, walking through like the city or whatnot, and in the little corner you see Froggy, and Froggy's just sitting underneath the umbrella with Sonic, and it's raining because he even was like, you know, I have certain photos, certain prints that I have for the months. So since it was April this month, he gave me this nice print completely for free. Not even like it was absolutely amazing. I will have to, at some point later down the line, I'll send it on Discord for those who may not have Instagram, but it's really nice. I love this photo, and it's incredible. It's an amazing little drawing, and I can see, I know the artist is in the bottom left, but I can't really quite make out who it is because my cursive is horrible. But they was incredible. Roger is probably one of the best people, I will say, that is. He's such a great guy. He's so awesome. Him and Monica both, like everybody that was there, like I said, incredible people. It was incredible, and they had a lot of great vendors. There. The only issue was, man, isn't it expensive? That's my only hang up, because I was responsible. I was very responsible, but they had a lot, and I mean a lot, that I was like, oh, I want to get this, I want to get this, I want to get this, and I'm like, I can't, because I'm gonna be flat out broke if I get all this and I don't have enough for, whatever. So I will definitely say it was well worth the trip, and it was well worth the time, and I'm glad that I was able to experience that. And now I'm back home. Drove 4 hours, and I didn't get home. I didn't get home till about almost 8. I didn't get home till like 8:30 last night. So you know what? I was all right with it. But there was a lot of things that he talked about that was absolutely fantastic, and I still say to this very day, if you guys get the chance and he's at your, like, if you want to get to meet him, definitely, I will repeat myself with this. Go if you see him there, definitely try to attend it if you even can, especially with the if it's affordable, because I know sometimes it can be very rugged to not go and you don't have the cash for it. That can definitely be a pain. But I never understood the hate for Roger. So cons are always an expense, but it's such a great experience. Some people hate on anything. That's facts. People just hate anything. Well, actually, that was something, something he did bring up that was pretty funny. Was like, so like, if you guys don't remember, I don't think they do it anymore. I hope they still do it. It's been a while since they've made a video of it. But there was a time, they used to do those Twitter takeovers on Twitter, but now it's called X. He would do, they would do a bunch of like those takeovers, and someone would tweet something, and something he brought up was I guess there was some point because how it would work is that he would be on the call with like Sega, like they would be on Zoom meetings with like Sega and the animation team and a bunch of other of those guys, like I think like Mike and all, like Mike Pollock and everybody with they would all be there on the call, and they would do the Twitter takeover. And I guess there was a point where I guess Sonic talks about, I guess there's like I don't know which one it is, but there's one where he talks about how he doesn't like strawberry shortcakes. He doesn't like strawberry shortcake. And so there is a clip because he's like talking off in the distance and like he's away from the mic, and he just like in Sonic's voice he just goes, "I don't like strawberry shortcakes," or something like that. And so every time he would go to a strawberry shortcake sucks. Yeah, that was what the line was, because he goes to say after that, when he would go to different like cons, or now if he goes like online, everyone just goes, why does Sonic not like strawberry shortcake? Like, why does he not like strawberry? Like, why does he not? Like, why does he not like it anymore? Like, why does he hate it? Like, why does he not like it